Hello, Negros Oriental.
Hello, Sillimanians around the world.
This is Joshua Soldivillo.
And this is Ronelyn Vailoces-No.
You're watching the Founders Month special of #Silliman.
Good evening, everyone. This is a magazine program that talks about different aspects of Silliman University.
A program initiated to discuss different matters concerning the campus by the sea. You're watching
#Silliman.
Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world, daghang salamat for joining another episode of #Silliman. Thank you for making us as your Monday night company. Friends, it's the month of August, and last week we were so excited to have our Silliman University student government officers. They talked about the preparations for the Genesis as well as the Hibalag Booth Festival. And of course, one of the highlights of the Silliman University Founders Day celebration is also the most awaited, in fact, one of the longest running pageants in Asia, the Miss Silliman. And this year, they are in their 77th run, and we have invited, of course, our candidates who will be the next Miss Silliman. Of course, to get to know them better, we have invited them and we have prepared some questions for them to answer. And tonight, it's also a special episode because we are welcoming back again my co-host, Ronelyn. Ron, welcome back.
Thank you for welcoming me back, Josh. Hello. Na-interrupt ng clap. Sige, again.
Okay, welcome back, Ron. It's nice to have you again here.
Thank you, Josh. It's good to be back. Hello, everyone, and happy Hibalag season. Almost na. So, yeah. I guess we already introduced them a while ago.
Yes, earlier we introduced them, our Miss Silliman candidates, but of course, we will introduce them again.
Yeah,
and
please.
perhaps the best way to introduce themselves is, of course, through their own voices, right?
Yeah. If this is the coronation night for Miss Silliman, how will you introduce yourself to the crowd?
So we have here candidate number 1 to 5. So let's begin with candidate number 1.
Hello everyone, I am Khyla Acab from the College of Nursing.
Power on. College of Nursing. Welcome to #Silliman, Khyla.
Thank you. I wonder how I will follow up with that. But hello everyone, I am Cara Marie Vidal Aljas and I am representing medical school.
Good evening and welcome to #Silliman.
Thank you, sir.
We have our third candidate.
Hello everyone, hello Sillimanians. I am Jasmine Stephanie Tuck from the Department of Senior High School.
Ayan, Senior High School. Welcome, Jasmine.
Thank you, sir.
And of course, we have from Mass Communication.
Hello everyone, my name is Tyrashelvy Villamil, representing the College of Mass Communication.
Ganun ba yung Miss Silliman clap?
Yes.
Okay,
Dapat.
yes. And then of course, we have our representative from IRS.
Yeah, so hello everyone, I am Haniela and I am from the Institute of Rehabilitative Sciences.
Okay, welcome girls, and of course perhaps our televiewers are wondering where are the other candidates. We will have them at the second half of the show. All right, thank you very much. Very lovely, energetic introductions, girls. And as early as now, we would like to say congratulations. No, I understand that the journey to the crown is quite challenging, and you guys being here with that courage and that passion, and to represent what Miss Silliman is, that's already a big win for you guys, right, Ron?
That's true, Josh. So let's get to know our Miss Silliman, except for the names. We already know your names.
Yeah.
No, but I'd like to ask this question: why Miss Silliman? Miss Nursing.
I joined Miss Nursing and part of the responsibilities of winning Miss Nursing is joining Miss Silliman. I have the option to say no, but I believe that Miss Silliman is that type of pageant that has purpose. And I want to be part of that long history of purposeful, empowered women in this 77th year of Miss Silliman, and with that, I want to use this as an avenue to spread my cause, share my thoughts, and get to know new people and learn new experiences as a Sillimanian.
Yeah, Khyla, just a follow-up question. The reigning Miss Silliman is actually from your college. Does it give you any pressure to continue the win, or what's on your mind?
Honestly, surprisingly, I am not pressured about that because my mindset is every girl has their own journey, and at the Angelica, that was her moment.
Right.
And I believe as of right now, there is already a winner. It's just that how will that winner sustain that destiny in order for her to really achieve that end goal? And after all, we are all deserving, and we are just enjoying our moment here.
Enjoy every moment, Ron.
Yes.
Of course, we have here from Miss Medical School. We understand that being in the School of Medicine is just, but very challenging. At the same time, we know the rigor and the demand. Studying medicine. Why join Miss Silliman, and how do you get to balance now studying and at the same time joining this competition?
Every day I ask this question. Why did I put myself through this kind of stress? When you're in medical school, the stress that you only think about is studying, the next exams that you have, crying because maybe you didn't do well on those exams. But Miss Silliman is different. Honestly, I am not joking. This pageant is the only time that I have cried. Almost every day you cry, you have anxieties. But, the journey is fun. The reason why I joined this is at first it was to make sure that maybe it's time for me to explore a new side of myself. I've been completely studious. My friends have been completely surprised that I joined this. I'm the type of person you see in the library every day.
Right.
Every day. But I joined this to make sure that I am a holistic person, but then later on it evolved because I know I have other platforms to share my advocacy, which is about volunteerism and blood donation. I have other platforms. I am currently part of the SUSG Assembly, but I decided to join this because I know it is a unique opportunity. The reach is high, wide, and then at the same time, this pageant is definitely like no other.
Yeah.
I expected it to be like, okay, I'm just gonna give an advocacy speech and then share my advocacy. But actually, we have to defend it to a panel. We have outreach programs. A lot of things are going on behind closed doors, and the stress is there, but at the same time, it is fulfilling.
Wow.
As for the matter of balancing, I have yet to discover how I would do that. So if you have any suggestions, I would gladly hear them.
Yeah, because Ron, that's a journey that you also get to, discover yourself along the way, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Earlier, Miss Nursing said that joining Miss Silliman, it's because it's purposeful, no? Big word, purpose. Now, I'd like to ask Stephanie, Miss Senior High, what's the purpose of joining Miss Silliman?
When I decided to join Miss Senior High School, my family was asking, why now? What if you actually do get in? And what if your dreams happen too early? Like my dream of joining this pageant. And I said, if not now, then when? Wise words from our current Miss Universe, or Bonnie. So I thought to myself, maybe I'm way too young to join this. I'm too mature. I'm senior high school. Senior high school is always, people think that, oh, it's Miss Senior High School. I wonder what she has to give. I wonder what she has for us on the table. Well, I've been a huge fan of pageants ever since, and Miss Silliman really stood out to me. Like Ate Khyla, Miss Nursing, she mentioned that Miss Silliman has a purpose. It's purposeful, and it's not a joke. Like every candidate of Miss Silliman are holistic people, and being here, like being in this batch of like amazing women, it is already a great and amazing opportunity for me to grow and to learn. And so, what is my purpose here in Miss Silliman? My purpose is to grow and to empower myself, because if I cannot be an empowered person, how can I empower others and guide them to their destinies. So I guess that is my takeaway here in Silliman, Miss Silliman.
That's so right, Ron. No? It's like you cannot give what you don't have, and as you intend to inspire others, you have to get that right amount of inspiration yourself first. No? Thank you very much, Jasmine, for that sharing. I think that resonates to everyone, right? And we have also here a representative from the College of Mass Communication. And how about you? Is there also some sort of struggle when it comes to balancing the schedules, and what is this inspiration that convinced you that I'll be joining Miss Silliman this year?
So far, I actually don't have any struggles with the schedules because there's no classes yet. But with Miss Silliman, the schedules were already jam-packed and we're also so stressed. But it's a fulfilling journey. And I joined Miss Silliman when just like Khyla, when I won Miss Mascom, it's also given that I would be representing the college for Miss Silliman. And also I had a choice, but then I asked myself, why not? Why not? And so I went, and it's a transformative journey for me as a woman with a lot of fears. I went and joined Miss Silliman also to discover who I truly am and emerge as a new woman.
Wow, that's so
There's
powerful.
a lot of self-discovery, Josh.
Right? Emerge as a new woman. And we pray that you will be successful in that journey. All right?
Thank you.
Yeah, let's go to the Institute of Rehabilitative Sciences. What made you decide to join Miss Silliman?
Honestly speaking, I was kind of forced by my batch to join Miss IRS first.
One of those who were voluntold?
No, but not necessarily forced to do so. That's because I was, just like everybody else here, I was scared to do it because there was a pageant first in our department before we got to choose our representative.
Right.
So I was the youngest in the batch. I was competing against third years. Everybody was my ate, and it was scary for me because this is my first year here in Dumaguete, in Silliman even. So how could I embody the values of a Silliman woman if I'm barely here yet? So aside from that, yes, I have to balance my class schedule, and also I'm a campus ambassador, so there's like a big responsibility to handle that as well. So it was kind of scary at first, but then when I started to get a grasp of what it really means to be a Miss Silliman or a Silliman woman, it was enlightening. It was a great journey for me to understand that this whole pageant, it's not all about beauty or just walking or talking. It's about the advocacy that we're fighting for. It's about the community that we build here in Silliman University. And I think that's my biggest takeaway from all of this. And just like everybody, this is a journey of self-discovery. So we entered Silliman, Miss Silliman, as a different person. And I know that we're gonna finish our Miss Silliman journey as a different person as well. And that is all.
Okay, Ron, speaking of discovery, guys, we actually prepared some questions here on our basket.
Are you ready?
Because we want to discover your answers to these questions were actually asked in the previous beauty pageant, Miss Universe Baron.
Yes. Both in the Philippines and so
Miss Universe Philippines and Miss Universe.
Yeah.
Okay. So all you have to do is just pick a question and then give it to me or to Ron, and we will read the question for you. And then we have, of course, our timer here, our Miss Silliman committee. You have, how many seconds do they have?
30 seconds.
30 seconds to answer the question. So girls, are you ready?
Well, you should be. Kasi enough time to prepare.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So perhaps we'll start with candidate number one.
Who'd like to volunteer? Who's the
Brave soul.
bravest?
As the senior citizen of the group, I will take the risk.
Okay.
Lord help me.
All right.
Go, let's go.
Let's do this.
Oh my god.
Ron, maybe you can read that question.
Yeah, I'll read the
Be
question.
kind to me, oh my god.
And the million-dollar question is, Char, what would you say to the woman watching tonight who are currently experiencing sexual or domestic abuse?
Sexual or domestic abuse.
Would you like me to repeat the question?
Oh, that would be great.
What would you say to the woman watching tonight who are currently experiencing sexual or domestic abuse?
Your timer starts now.
I have no complete idea what you're going through, but I know that you're a strong woman for even still here in this world, fighting for what you have, fighting for that small amount of dignity that you may feel that you have left. What I can say is that being a woman is a constant struggle. Every day we decide to wake up and face these expectations of every woman, what we are told to do, how we should walk, how we should look. And you are a person who is living in that world, and you still decide to continue on living. So you have experienced that, and I am sorry that that is the reality of the world, but you are strong.
All right,
So
just
exciting.
right on the dot. Thank you very much, Miss Medical School. And
Who would like
do we
to go
have
next?
another brave soul to volunteer?
My seniority, but
All right. Maybe Miss Nursing.
Nursing?
Ron, since she's the closest to you.
okay. The question is, what is your greatest fear and how do you try to overcome it? What is your greatest fear and how do you try to overcome it?
Your timer starts now.
Now.
My greatest fear will be the time that I will stop believing in myself. I've always valued the belief, the mindset, and the kind of self-talk that you give to yourself. It must be fulfilled with positivity and encouragement. And I fear the day that time will come that I will no longer believe in myself, because that would be a disservice to my younger self, to the people who believe in me, and to the people who continue to support me. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Ron, our audience, so we have 3,000 audience right now. They are really putting their hands together for their answers, right?
Next.
Okay.
Who's
Next,
next?
of course, we have
Okay.
we have a volunteer. Okay.
Right.
Please pass the basket.
We
Okay.
just want this to get over.
Okay.
Just want to be done.
Thank you. Let me read the question for you. And it goes a little something like this. As an ambassador, do you believe that speaking English should be a prerequisite to being Miss Silliman? Why or why not? I'll repeat it. As an ambassador, do you believe that speaking English should be a prerequisite to being Miss Silliman? Why or why not? You have 30 seconds.
No, I don't think that it should be a prerequisite. Rather, it should be something that is encouraged of a Miss Silliman or a Silliman woman, because we need to understand that in able for us to effectively do our work, we need to make the people comprehend and relate to them or level with them. And how will we do that if we keep on spewing words that they don't understand? So let's talk our dialect, let's talk our national language, something that they can digest so that it's something that they can value, they can bring home with them, and they can have for the rest of their life.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you very much.
The competition is tight.
Yes. Hindi ko na alam sino winner ron. Okay.
Baka ikaw.
Any next volunteer? Other
Yeah.
volunteer? It's just between senior high and master. Okay.
Okay.
Bato-bato.
Alright.
Okay.
again.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Bato, bato, pick.
Okay.
Okay.
Senior high, please pick your question. Okay, let me read your question. Okay, and it goes something like this. Calculate the circumference. Charot lang. Okay. All right, this is your question. How will you empower young women and help them become more socially aware? I'll read it again. How will you empower young women and help them become more socially aware? Your 30 seconds starts now.
My advocacy teaches me and makes me encouraged to work with younger women, my peers. And I think the best way to do that is to speak in their language and to tell them that anything is possible. like I heard before, their brains are sponges. They are sponges at that young age. And if we tell them, if we continue to inspire them and tell them that you can be anything you want and you can do whatever your heart desires, then you can. Because I am here and I did.
Thank you very much, Miss Senior. And of course, you have no choice. You're the last one. Please,
The pressure is on.
please,
Oh, yes.
please
I
speak.
think
Question.
that.
Okay. Your question is, in your journey to be Miss Silliman, what has been the most inspiring part and why? In your journey to be Miss Silliman, what has been the most inspiring part and why? 30 seconds.
Okay. When we were planning for outreach proposal, we were given the chance to explore a new advocacy so that we can do an outreach and educate children on marine preservation. And with that, I was inspired to do community service. I have always been inspired to do community service. And with this, in my journey for Miss Silliman, it is the service that I am looking forward to, even after the pageant, with or without the crown.
All right.
Let's give each other a round of applause for that
Ron,
amazing
ang gagaling
answers.
nila. They're so good. No? I don't know how they managed to answer our question so well. Well, right now, friends, as much as we want to give you more and to ask more questions to these very brilliant ladies here, but we're running out of time. But before we're going to pause for a short break, we will ask this one final question. At this time, you only have 15 seconds to answer.
Yes.
Okay? So our timer, our Miss Silliman committee, 15 seconds is ready. So our final question, Ron, is?
Why do you deserve to be crowned as Miss Silliman 2023?
We start with
Nursing.
nursing. 15 seconds starts now.
I deserve to become the 77th Miss Silliman because of my commitment. Commitment to lifelong learning, commitment to service, and commitment to creating a lasting, impactful change in our community. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Nursing. Let's go to medical school.
The Miss Silliman is someone you believe in. Therefore, if you want to believe in someone, you need to make sure that that person is sincere and genuine. And that is all that I can give to you. My sincere heart in the things that I believe in, the things that I hold true. And if there are things that I do say and you agree with, then I can be your next Miss Silliman.
Thank you, Kara. Miss Senior High, why do you deserve to be crowned as Miss Silliman 2023?
I am a passionate and driven person. And at my young age, I believe in so many things and I want to take action to so many issues. And I believe that that is what everyone is looking for, and I want to serve our community this way. Thank you.
Miss Mascom, Tyra.
Yeah. Okay. A Miss Silliman is someone who embodies character, competence, and faith. I wouldn't say that I deserve the crown because we are all equally deserving of the crown, but I would say that I'm passionate in what I believe in my advocacy, and in community service.
And the last but not the least, Kirsty, why do you deserve to be crowned as Miss Silliman 2023?
I believe that I deserve the crown because I want to win the crown for the crowd. I'm doing this not for myself, but it's for the cause that I'm fighting for, it's for the community that I'm willing to serve, and it's for the growth that I aim to achieve. Thank you.
All right, there you go, friends and Sillimanians around the world. Our first 5 candidates for the 77th Miss Silliman competition. When we come back, we will have the other 5, and please stay with us because we will be asking them questions that will let us decide who will be the next Miss Silliman. Please stay with us. We're just pausing for a short break. Welcome back, and you're still watching Silliman. Daghang salamat for staying with us, friends. We're still joined by our candidates for the 77th Miss Silliman, and we are now joined by the other 5 candidates. We have from the College of Business Administration, Institute of Clinical Laboratory Sciences, College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Performing and Visual Arts, and of course, our candidate from the College of Engineering and Design. Welcome, ladies, to Silliman.
Hello.
Hi. So Josh, just like yeah, sorry. So just like what we had earlier, they should introduce themselves, like the first 5 did. Okay.
Yes. So if this will be the final night for Miss Silliman, how would you introduce yourself?
Yeah.
I guess we'll start with me. I am Leira Camille Ronato from the College of Business Administration.
Next.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Ordoñez, representing the Institute of Clinical Laboratory Sciences.
This is Antonette Delubio from the College of Arts and Sciences.
I am Neve-Rienne Fuentes from the College of Performing and Visual Arts.
And I am Ginger Marie Corporal Husken from the College of Engineering and Design.
I'm Joshua Soldivillo, and I will ask you a question now. Okay. So our candidates earlier shared their purpose of joining Miss Silliman. Of course, we also want to know your reason of joining this competition. So for you, Miss College of Engineering and Design, what convinced you to join Miss Silliman?
So in engineering terms, if the X is the reason as to why I joined Miss Silliman, then my why is because I was convinced by the
by
college.
Your ex?
The X is my college.
College.
Yeah.
Okay.
So X is equal to the College of Engineering and Design. I believe that I cannot say no to them as I really love my college, and if they can see the potential in me, then why should I deny myself of the opportunity to grow as an individual, as a holistic person, and to be able to make a difference in this world, because I believe that I am very passionate when it comes to certain causes, especially when it comes to advocacy and in making a difference to society.
Ayun, may pa-X and Y. Tama naman. Because, of course, that support, that profound support of the college really could be this drive for you, to continue your journey in Miss Silliman. Wonderful.
Yeah, let's move on to Miss Kokba. Why did you decide to join Miss Silliman?
To be honest, it actually started off as a joke. Because, yes, it started off as a joke. Exactly. When the previous Kokba winner won, I shared a post and I was like, oh, congratulations, Mayumi. And one of the handlers commented, you're next. I'm like, this is so scary. But, last year happened and I guess they were still eyeing me for it. And as they tried to talk me into it, my initial answer was no. But I guess the more I immersed myself in Silliman community and immersing myself in my collaborators for my advocacy, I realized that Silliman University has a lot to learn from my beneficiaries, and I wanted this to be a platform to let Silliman University know that we have so much to learn, and I hope you can learn from these beneficiaries, which will be talked about more during the pageants, so stay tuned.
This is just a teaser.
Yes, of course, that's going to be on August 18, no? The prelims of Miss Silliman. Of course, watch out for that, guys. And we also have our representative of the College of Arts and Sciences. We have Khyla. So, Khyla, what also convinced you to join and participate in the 77th Miss Silliman?
So honestly, this is really not my forte. I am not into pageants, but my college asked me to try the closed door interview, the screening. So I really had a hard time deciding if I should join or not, but then it was a clutch gaming for me because a day before the screening, I agreed to show up, and then
right there, I was asked several questions, and then I don't know, they just maybe seen the potential in me, and they said that I should represent the College of Arts and Sciences, and I thought of it as something, an opportunity for me to really grow as a woman, because I have been so like inside the box lately, because I have been having a hard time with my pharmacy program. So it's really an opportunity that I grabbed, and I'm really happy that being with these beautiful ladies right here, it makes me very happy and thankful at the same time to be given the chance to journey with Miss Silliman.
So although you were handpicked by your college, you didn't feel regretful on joining Miss Silliman?
No.
Okay. Sige. How about the Miss ICLS?
Hi.
What made you decide to join Miss Silliman?
So, good afternoon, ma'am. I actually joined Miss Silliman for the clout.
Sana all. For the clout.
No, in reality, I joined Miss Silliman because of my purpose.
Yeah.
I have always been such an introverted person, but ever since I was a child, I've always had this singular dream that I wanted to make a difference in the lives of others. And how am I supposed to make that difference if I don't get out of that bubble? And so because medical technology has really helped me become the person that I am today, I have seen the struggles faced firsthand by our society, what they lack, what they need. And because of that, it sparked my advocacy, which is entitled Susi sa Kalusugan, and it emphasizes preventive healthcare and the importance of having people monitor their health. And that is really what drives me to be here today. It is my purpose, my cause, and the power that I believe every single woman has.
Yeah. Tama naman, diba? Health
So
is
empowered.
wealth, diba? How about you, Miss CBACs, for the cloud or also for a purpose?
Of course, it's definitely for a purpose. I'd like to share that I was once Miss Senior High, but because of the pandemic, I wasn't able to join the Miss Silliman stage.
Okay.
So maybe, I've been thinking that the Lord really gave me time to prepare for something like this. And now, I guess this is the time that I really grabbed the opportunity, especially that a lot of people did really vocally say that they do believe in me. And maybe partly, or maybe the main reason of why I joined this, because I've been in the shadows during the time I've been doing my advocacy. So it's just silent, it's just quiet. So I think this is a time of realization that if I do speak up about what I believe in, then maybe a lot of people will share the same cause as I do and do the same things as I do also.
Ayan, wonderful. Well said, Ron, no? Because perhaps, no, you know, the universe are just or it's just listening and conspiring, you know, for your journey. But of course, no, best of luck. No, best of luck. And similarly, we're also going to ask them questions from our basket.
Who's the bravest soul? Who would like to go
So the
first?
same mechanics, ladies. You have 30 seconds to answer the question, and of course, we're still going to ask if there's a brave soul to volunteer. Who'll be the first to pick a question?
Next one.
Okay. Let us see. Okay.
So I feel like Little Red Riding Hood with a basket.
Okay. Let me read the question for you. Okay. This is your question. If X and Y. This is the question. What advice would you give to young women watching on how to deal with the pressures they face today? Again, what advice would you give to young women watching right now on how to deal with the pressures they face today? You have 30 seconds.
Okay, so to the young women out there, I believe that everything we face, every challenge is what builds us into the women that we can be, and that the future is bright. There is so much more that we can do, and I believe that, yeah, we should try to live in the moment. We should be positive. We should believe that there is so much out there that we can accomplish, and that, yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Engineering and Design. Let's go to... Who would like to go next? Okay, Khyla.
Pinasa namin yung engineering.
Sige, ganun na lang.
Okay. Mag-brace ako.
Okay. All right. Let me read the question for you. The question is... Ano ba to? Ayaw magpabasa ng question. What do you think is the most inspiring quality that a Miss Silliman should possess and why? Again, what do you think is the most inspiring quality that a Miss Silliman should possess and why? You have 30 seconds.
Growing up in a very closed door family, I've always had struggle with communication. So I believe that the best or the most inspiring quality a Miss Silliman can have is communicating when she needs help, when she needs the time to rest, and when it's too hard for her. Because right now in our digital age, it's very hard to ask for help, simply ask for help. And we're all just scared that how people are going to react. So yes, that's what I think. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Communication.
Next, we have the College of Arts and Sciences. You may now pick your question. I'll read this one for you. In many countries, women are still considered incapable of being world leaders. Convince these countries that they are wrong. Again, in many countries, women are still considered incapable of being world leaders. Convince these countries that they're wrong.
Being a woman is very complex, and nowadays women are viewed as, in many countries, women are viewed as lower than men. They are suppressed. They don't have the same access to services such as like education or even public health. And for these countries to be able to succeed, we have to let women
take the lead.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Miss College of Arts and Sciences. Next, Miss ICLS. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Your question goes this way. If you could teach Filipinos one thing, what would it be and why? If you could teach Filipinos one thing, what would it be and why?
Currently, we live in a global landscape that is currently in the pursuit towards a more equal society. We have reached a turning point wherein so many people have risked and have emphasized the importance of being equal with one another. And that is something that I want to teach the Filipino community. Because as a very conservative country, it is important that we instill that value into other people. And so in the vibrant spectrum of humanity, we need to really erase the barriers that disconnect us and paint this masterpiece of unity.
Thank you very much, Miss ICLS. Now,
Of course, we have our candidate from the College of Business Administration.
Okay, your question is, if you could stop time for a day, how would you spend it? If you could stop time for a day, how would you spend it?
I've been closely working with children, I think ever since I started my first year in high school. And so if I were given the chance to really stop time, I guess I would take the time to go to the most poorest places in the Philippines or poverty-stricken places. For there, I can see their struggles and I can see opportunities where I can give something and provide something for them. And so it is also a learning experience for me rather than it is for them. And so it's a two-way thing, giving blessings and also receiving.
Thank you very much for your wonderful answers. Josh, if you could stop time for a day, how will you spend it?
I will continue stopping it.
Okay, Josh.
All right. Thank you very much, ladies. You did a good job tonight, and we just wish you all the best in your journey towards the crown. And of course, friends, Please visit also the Facebook page of Miss Silliman for updates and for the schedules and how you can get your ticket. And of course, similar with what we asked with our other 5 candidates, Ron, you need to ask our final question of the night.
Of course, let's start naman from CBA. Miss CBA, why do you deserve to be crowned as the 77th Miss Silliman?
So it is very evident how everybody is deserving of the crown. However, I would just like to share how I am as a person, and it is with commitment and so much love that I put into my work, especially in my advocacy. I would like to take this stage as not just for the crown, but also for love for children.
Thank you very much, Miss CBA. Let's go to Miss ICLS. Why do you deserve to be crowned as Miss Silliman?
15 seconds.
Okay, so I see the crown not as an accessory but as a symbol of strength, a symbol of power, and also a symbol of unity. And so if I were to wear that Miss Silliman crown, my job wouldn't be just simply wearing that crown, but adding jewels to that crown.
Very well said, Miss ICLS. Let's go to the College of Arts and Sciences.
So the Miss Silliman is driven by passion and purpose, and I am here because I am committed as an advocate for others. That is why I should be Miss Silliman.
Short, but straight to the point. Thank you very much, Miss Cass. Let's go to the College of Performing and Visual Arts.
A Miss Silliman inspires and is an inspiration to the student body as she embodies the 5 C's of Silliman, and as she has competence, character, and faith. And I believe in my 4 years here in Silliman, I embody that. That's why I should win.
Thank you very much, Ms. Go.
And of course, we have our candidate from the College of Engineering and Design.
So I see Miss Silliman as a platform of social impact, a platform that allows women to inspire one another into becoming agents of transformation. And I believe that I am a genuine and passionate person, and once I place a goal in my mind, there is nothing that can stop me from achieving that.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second batch of candidates for Miss Silliman.
Hey there, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Daghang salamat for joining another episode of #Silliman. Of course, continue supporting our online platform, especially our Facebook page. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on your favorite episodes. We also have a YouTube channel. It's still called #Silliman. Don't forget to click the notification bell for you to be updated with our recent posts. See you there.
And catch us at Channel 6 Field Products every Monday at 8 p.m. Replays will be shown every Tuesday before the noontime news and every Saturday after the noontime news. This has been Ronelyn Faith by Vailoces-No.
And this has been Joshua Soldivillo. Kita kits next week here on
#Silliman!
You're beautiful.